Hello. It feels so good to be back. So good to be back. I don't know what to say. So good to be back. Gentlemen, introduce. Now, let's talk about it right quick, shall we? My goodness, something is terribly wrong. Something is terribly wrong here. Well, thank you, Ramon. Oh, okay, there's some people. I was wondering where everybody were. I'm like, where's everybody at? Give me somebody I know or seen before. Jeez. I mean, my goodness. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. I'm like, man, Michael Jordan must got people on staff. I didn't think Mike be online like that. But anyhow, let's get into it. Michael Jordan. Yep. You weren't kidding. No, Memorial Day, actually, everything was working then. It's now, everything seems to be in a flux. Yep, so anyhow, let's talk about it while we're here. You know, we ain't gonna make another one, so Jordan B. Okay. And because the NBA was in a lockdown, they tried to go and get Michael Jordan to return and come back to play for the Bulls. And he told him, he said, look, it's a lockout, so it's gonna be a short season. Mike said, man, look, Scottie back just went out in this series. I don't know what he's gonna be like next season. Dennis is crazy. You know, I carried a lot of the load this year. So he's like, I just don't see myself coming back. He's like, we'll get some veterans out there and put them on the team to help out. He's like, that's a bunch of new people. I'm not ready. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm really done. So Michael made the decision that he was done because Reinsdorf tried to talk him out of it. So Michael lied again in the doggone Last Dance. He talking about he wanted to continue on playing. If Phil was coming back, man, I was definitely getting there, Phil. No, you wasn't. Reinsdorf said it. He was like, man, if I can get Phil to come back. He was like his back's hurt and Dennis is crazy. I can't trust that I won't be carrying the load again next year, and I'm burnt out. Reinsdorf was going to get Phil to come back. That was his thing. He was on his way to get Phil to come back. But even if Phil was coming back, he said, I'm still out. Mike didn't want to play because he didn't know what Scotty's physical condition was going to be for next season. And he said, Dennis is crazy. He's like, Dennis is crazy. I don't know Scotty's, future. I had to carry a lot of the load this year, and, I'm burnt out. I'm tired. He was done. He didn't want it no more. I mean, could you blame him? Could you actually blame him, though? I don't really blame Mike for it. I'm just letting y'all know he lied. Now you got to worry about what else Mike done lied about. Mike done did so many lies. We don't know all the lies he done told. He probably lied about the lies that he lied about. Because he all about public image. And when you all about that public image, and you've been about that for so long, you'll tell any lie in the world and make the world believe your story. But you forget that you've already told a different story other than, or the real story or the full story. Yeah, so why did he lie? Just say you were burnt out and you couldn't go no more. All you got to do is say that. Everybody would have understood. I would have understood. I mean, I don't understand a person that wouldn't understood Michael Jordan saying, look, I don't know Scotty's physical condition. His back just went out. I'm done. Dennis is crazy. I'm done. Now, it's reported that he told this exactly word to word to Reinsdorf. So Mike wasn't coming back to the Bulls. He wasn't coming back to play. He was Mike wanted no parts of coming back. None. He was burnt out. He was physically burnt out. He needed a break. Well, see, that's the thing. We all know that's what he's gonna do. That's what Bron's gonna do. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. 100%. LeBron is gonna be who he is. Okay. He's gonna be that guy that gets out ahead of all of it and decide, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to play it. This is what I want to be, or personality. You know, certain things don't hit his radar, or it's not big enough for him to respond or retweet. You know, my thing is, if you're gonna be in it, be 10 toes down. Especially if you're gonna be that guy and try to play that political game. Be 10 toes down, LeBron. That's the only thing I'm saying is if you're going to do that, be 10 toes down about it. Like Michael Jordan, you know he ain't going to be 10 toes down in nothing. Unless it's something to do with Nike. I never understood for the life of me why Michael Jordan was like that. I never understood why he was so defensive, so divisive. He was his own guy, making up his own mind, doing his own thing. You know, he really didn't have other people's interests or their best interests in mind, only his own interests. Self-preservation. It was Jordan way and no other way. But they wouldn't have won any other way without him doing what he did. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. Man, nobody cared about that. You're making it sound as if some feelings of another player. Nobody cared about those dudes. They were insignificant. But Michael Jordan, I'm not saying he's a bad person for telling that lie. I'm really not. I'm saying he had every right in the world to tell that lie. But I understood he didn't even have to lie and try to say, man, I always wondered, man, how many we would have won. We could have probably won 7, 8. Man, it always burns me up because I wanted to keep going. But they wouldn't let us. Why'd he broke the team up? He didn't break the team up. He went to try to get Phil Jackson back. And he told you, don't retire yet. You got a lot of time. There's a lockout. It's going to be a short season. You could come back. You didn't listen. Michael Jordan did not listen. And because he did not listen, because Mike didn't listen and went and retired, they didn't go out. They went and tried to get Phil, and Phil was like, I don't know. He's like, if I can get Michael to come back, at least think about coming back. Because Phil didn't want to do a rebuild. So he's like, fine, I'm gonna talk to Michael. Reinsdorf went to Phil Jackson's house in Montana. Got on a plane and flew out there and talked to Phil. Phil was, well, if Michael comes back, I don't want to be part of a rebuild. I gotta have a super team already or I'm not gonna do it. So they go full on, let's go ahead and get this done. Right? They go full on straight ahead. He goes to Jordan. Jordan wants to retire. Said, that's it. I'm done. And he was like, before you do that, I talked to Phil. I could possibly get Phil to come back if you agree to come back. And he's like, it's a lockout. So it's going to be a short season. You don't have to play that many games. So he was like, I don't know what Scotty's position is going to be. Scotty's back's all messed up. Dennis is crazy. You know, I don't even, you know, I don't know if I want to carry the load again, and I'm burnt out. So I'm just done. And he wanted to do the retirement. So they went to set up the retirement for Mike. He tried to talk him out of it, but Mike was done. Plus, Mike almost cut his finger off, mistaking it for a cigar. On his shooting hand. So Mike cut the tendon. So he wouldn't have been able to play anyway for about a couple of months. So the lockout, he wasn't going to play anyway. Yeah, he was in Jamaica or whatever on vacation, whatever, and he said he had some faulty opener or whatever, and it cut his finger, whatever, and that the rest was history. I remember Camillier. Oh, how you doing, kid? You know, like, hey, how you doing, man? And he thought he was running into that Mike. He ran into the Mike we saw in The Last Dance. He ran into that Mike. I ain't taking pictures with no niggas. It was what? He's like, man, this Camillier, chill, man. I don't give a fuck who he is. He could not believe this was Michael Jordan talking to him like this. How do I keep making this wrong decision and coming to the wrong place every time? Not some of the time, every time I keep taking the wrong turn. This is where my ex-girlfriend used to live. So I guess my body is, the memory is like, go this way. But this is one of the reasons I had to stop dating her. It's too far. That in her mouth. I'm like, I ain't got to deal with this. Because I didn't. Right now, options are open and kind of not. So like leasing a car with an option to buy. Which means I'm kind of with somebody, but we ain't classified anything. You know, we're in that. We don't know where this is right now. You know. So besides that, we'll find out later. Well, let me go ahead and get on this road. Stretch out. I done made the wrong turn. Now I gotta go all the way back around. It sucks.